Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Yes, people, what's good? What's good? Hope everyone is blessed. Good morning. Champions League draw is currently being laid out. Just getting in now, so trying to catch up with whatever I've missed so far. Hope everyone is blessed this morning. Big up yourselves. Welcome to the morning catch up or the morning meetup show. Champions League playoff draw special. Who's out of the pot so far? Don't give me a joke. You guys, the battering of Cal is, in this, guys, I don't know. Oh, so currently on my screen, I'm seeing PSV versus Juventus. AC Milan have just been drawn by the GOAT that is Thiago. How's everyone doing? Juve versus, Juve Feyenoord versus Milan. So let me see who's come out so far. Big up everyone. Smash the like button on the way in. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Real Madrid. Man City, Real Madrid. What? We're gonna lose one of the big boys. We're gonna lose one of the big boys. Bayern Munich live to tell the tale. They're gonna be playing Celtic in the next round. Real Madrid versus Man City, people. What? Oh, man. Borussia Dortmund. Sporting versus Dortmund, guys. Some tasty draws there, though. Some tasty draws. So, at the moment, guys, it is Brest versus PSG. Club Brugge versus Atalanta. Man City versus Real Madrid. Juventus versus PSV. Monaco versus Benfica. Sporting versus Dortmund. Why did you take down the blood clot thing so I can't see it? Hold on, let me go back. Let me take off the thing so fast now. Who's those last two teams? Celtic, Bayern, and Feyenoord versus Milan. So now we need to figure out who they will be playing. How are we feeling about that so far? I think it's just going to be intriguing now to see who we get in it. Hold on, is that the thing done? Rah. So when do we find out who we play then? Huh? Was that it? So they don't. When did they tell us who? What, after the games are played? Raw. Is that how it is? So we don't even know. Okay. And okay. I thought they were gonna determine it today. Okay, so it ain't got shit to do with us today. Fair play. All right. I mean, it's what it is. We'll see it unfold. We will see it unfold. But how's everyone doing this morning? There is the draw. Let me see if I can get it just in case anybody missed it. Is it up on X? It must be somewhere. Bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to have a quick look, see if I can find it online. Is it? It must be online now. Champions League playoff. Do we have an image yet? Yep, we do indeed. We have it already. So here we go. Can I zoom in on this? Yeah. All right. So it's present online. Online moves quick, boy. Hopefully you guys can see that there. So once again, Monaco versus Brest. Hold on, is this the right one? No, this isn't the right one. Hold on, bear with me, guys. This is the one for before the draw was made. Let me see if I can find the one that's been made since the draw. It must be on the official website, actually. It must be. No, it's still not there. All right, guys, it might just be a bit too quick to come up on the thing. But again, Real Madrid versus Man City, that's the big one. That is the big one coming out of that draw, which is crazy. But I guess that's one of the things that's going to be the best thing about this, right? Is we get to see some of the big boys who should have done better get not punished, so to speak. Here we go. Not punished, so to speak, but they should have done better. Here we go. The internet moves fast. So here it is, guys. So it will be Brest or Paris Saint-Germain or Monaco and Benfica, right? Because we're these two places here. We're at the top. So we will either be playing Brest or Paris Saint-Germain or Monaco and Benfica. I'm guessing that's how it works, right? Or are we guaranteed to be on a certain side? Yeah, I'm guessing that's how it'll work out. We've either got Brest, Paris Saint-Germain, Monaco, or Benfica. So we'll see who wins those games. It'll be interesting, though. It'll be interesting. If you so Juve or PSV will play Inter or Arsenal. That's quite interesting, actually. So Arsenal can play Feyenoord, Milan, Juve, or PSV. Not very difficult at all. Not really. I'm not saying they're easy games, but considering they finished third in the league, they kind of feel a little bit like they've got easier games than we do. I feel like Benfica and Paris Saint-Germain are harder games than Milan and Juventus, which are the hardest games out of that. So imagine that we finished top of the league and we could possibly get a harder game than Arsenal. Then Atletico or Leverkusen is waiting for so the Man City, Real Madrid, then Atletico, Leverkusen. What a bloody hard run to the semi-finals that is, isn't it? And then Atalanta and Bruges or Sporting and Dortmund will then play Villa or Lille. Villa might be able to get to the semis, you know. If they can keep their ish together, they might be able to make it to the semis. If you think about it, Atalanta is the most difficult team there, definitely. Then Dortmund. Then Villa. No, actually, Lille. I don't know. This is interesting. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be very interesting. But we would have to play either Sporting, Dortmund, Villa, Lille, or Club Brugge or Atlanta. We haven't got the most difficult run to the semi-final. We haven't got the most difficult run. No, there ain't no easy games in the Champions League, but we haven't got the most difficult run. Which side would you rather be on? Would you rather be on the side that plays Atalanta or Bruges, or Sporting and Dortmund? I'd probably say Atalanta is the one you want to avoid more than any, right? If I'm getting this right of how it works out, but I personally would rather not play Atalanta. Dortmund have been all right though this year. Are we already assigned what side of the draw we're on? Does anybody actually know if finishing first or second is ever determined? Like, are we on the grey side or the blue side already? Do we know which one it is in terms of when we play? Big up Ends. Big up yourself, bro. Not yet. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, so it hasn't been determined yet. So, yeah, which side would you rather be on? Would you rather be on the grey side or would you rather be on the blue side right now? Because I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, definitely rather be on the blue side. For me personally, you want to avoid playing Arsenal, Inter, Atletico, City, Real Madrid, Atalanta, PSG. Like, the grey side is crazy. The blue side, I'll be honest with you, look, the blue side is almost a guarantee getting to the final to a degree. And I mean that with absolutely no disrespect, because you can go out at any time. But if the only way that we don't make the final is because of Villa, Lille, one of Leverkusen or Atletico, one of Inter Milan or Arsenal, plus the teams in the playoff, I would prefer that than having to play Juve, one of Real Madrid or Man City, Atalanta or PSG. Personally, I think the blue side looks like the easier side to get to the final. Again, there is no easy game. You know what I'm saying? There is no easy game. But, yeah, it looks like I would rather be on the blue side. But there we have it, people. We now know who the playoffs are going to be. It's crazy, though. I had a little bit of a feeling it was going to be Real Madrid and City, you know. I had a little bit of a feeling. They must be peeved. They must be peeved. Because I was thinking about it yesterday. I think Man City will beat Real Madrid because Real Madrid look a little bit shaky. And I was thinking by the time the games are played, City might have been able to integrate their new players. They'll have kicked into gear a bit. Pep will be able to have a game plan. But now I'm thinking about it and I'm thinking, nah, I don't think they will. I don't think they will. Although they have got the second leg at home, right? Is that how this works out, right? So if City are at home at first, I'm guessing that means that they've got the second leg, which is big because that means that Real Madrid would have to win at the Bernabeu, I think. Definitely City have got a bit of an advantage being at home first. Yeah, they've got a bit of an advantage being at home first because, like, for example, PSG will be away first. So they'll be at home. Oh, no, hold on. Yeah. They'll be at home for the set. Oh, no, shit. What am I talking about? Real Madrid are the team that are going to be at home for the second leg, right? Ah, Man City are out. Man City are out. I totally forgot Man City play at home first. Yeah, sorry. So that means they'll be out. They'll be out. Yeah, they're out. They're out. Yeah, big up Emil. Big up yourself, Emil. Yeah, the City game's right before they play us. Yeah, so they might be concentrating more on that game than our game. Yeah, we need Man City to get rid of Real Madrid if they can. Just get them out of here, man. Just get them out of here. We need Brest to do the unthinkable. We do. Can they get past Paris? That will be interesting. That will be very interesting. And I've just realized as well that obviously that's all French. Which will be hilarious. Big up Bazaar with a super up says any team could go to any side, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, looking at it now, yeah, it seems that way. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the playoffs out of the way before we know any more. So it still feels a bit up in the air, don't it? It does. It still feels a little bit up in the air. But yeah, big up Alex. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's still. I don't think it's necessarily overall confusing. I think this playoff part is a bit that just makes it confusing. It'll be very easy to figure out once we get past this playoff bit, innit? So like once we get away from this playoff, then it'll be really easy. You know what I mean, to think. And you know, Alex, I kind of do like it if I'm being honest with you. I kind of do. I'm not against it, man. I'm not against it. It feels different. I've enjoyed it so far. I don't know, people, how we feel it. I think it's all right, man. I think the group stage part is better the devil you know kind of scenario and all that. Like we get that, but I've been pleasantly surprised with this new way of doing it, man. I think it's all right. Do you know what I mean? I've kind of enjoyed it. So I don't know about you lot, but I'm kind of all for it. Big up Pim says, not gonna lie, PSG could augment augment Brest. Trust Pim, big up yourself, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny how this all plays out. But again, at the moment, we just know these are all of the teams that are going to be playing each other. So we got the all French. But we know it's Monaco, Benfica, Paris Saint-Germain, or Brest. Me personally, I would take Monaco and Brest as the two teams I'd prefer to play. I think Benfica is a tricky game, and Paris Saint-Germain, you just don't know where they're going to be at that time. They've now got Kvaratskhelia as well. So, you know what I mean? You do want to try and avoid PSG if you can. They are the best team out of the four, even though they're not that great, but they are the best team out of the four. Do you know what I mean? SJ, big up, says drift breaking. If we beat Spurs and get to the Carabao Cup final, we now play Villa away on Wednesday. So we're not resting for the whole week before City either. Okay. So where people are saying that they're going to be playing against Real Madrid, you know, away at Villa is probably just as hard as, or maybe not just as hard, but like it means that we're going to be we're going to be all tired and shit as well. Well, that means that there's no advantage then for that game being played for City. That means there's no advantage. Ah, well. But let me just check, guys. I haven't had a chance yet to go through the news. Let me just have a look and see if I can find any news quickly before we finish up, because I've not had a chance this morning. I don't know if anybody has. If anybody can let me know if they've seen any news before we leave, any rumors. Let me have a look. I will say this. It has been revealed that Liverpool have made 82 million from finishing top of the Champions League table so far. 82 million pounds we've made so far because we finished top, and we still haven't even remotely come close to looking like we're going to make any additions during January. This January is just, it's getting ridiculous now. 82 million we made from that league phase of the Champions League, which is crazy when you actually think about it, isn't it? That is actually crazy. Just all going into the piggy bank, eh? What's this for? The giant war chest in the summer, eh? Fucking bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Yeah, that is some good news this morning that I did see, actually. Jota and Gomez both back in training, which is really, really, really good to see. So we've almost got the complete squad back. Almost got the complete squad back. Let's just pray that it stays the same. This slot actually, big up Raul, this slot actually say that. Crazy, crazy, man. 82 million made already and still nothing. Still nothing. Yeah, you know what, Yars? Big up Yars. I did see this back here. Obviously, after he scored past us, he came out and he was like, yeah, he thinks he can play for Liverpool. No, you can't, brother. You're a decent player. Bakayoko's not Liverpool level. Bakayoko needs to be going to a club like maybe Newcastle, Villa, Everton. Obviously not Everton this season, but, you know, generally speaking, Everton, Brighton, a club like that. A club like that. That's the type of level that I think Bakayoko. No, he's not good enough to play for Liverpool. But I can't be mad at a man for thinking he's good enough. Everyone's got a little delusion of grandeur, you know what I mean? Big up Adam. So Drift, do you think that we will spend in the summer and January? We didn't spend in summer and January because we know all three, Trent, Virgil, and Salah, aren't getting renewals. So we're saving up to spend in the summer. Bro, I bloody hope not. I have had a little bit of a thought about that, and I am a little worried about that. I am a little worried about that. I've thought about it like this. What if, we spoke about this yesterday as well on my Big Up channel during the Tottenham game. What if one or two have already signed, but the only reason we haven't announced it is because if all three haven't signed, all it's going to do is make the one who hasn't signed look bad, which will cause another extra pressure. Maybe the club are not enjoying, that sounds sick, but maybe the club like everybody being under the spotlight rather than just one player being under the spotlight, because it's like the situation is a collective. Because imagine if, say, for example, Virgil and Trent have signed, but Mo hadn't, or Virgil and Mo was signed, but Trent hadn't, and then it got released. Can you imagine the pressure that would be put on Mo or the pressure that would be put on Trent if they were the one who hadn't signed and the others had? It would make that person be standalone, looking bad on their own, and then it might create a bit more animosity towards that player, or do you get what I mean? Or a little bit of a weird one. So they're looking at it from a point of view of like, they've signed, but we won't announce it until all three are signed, because if all three are signed, it's just a collective boost. But if the others are, it makes it look like, well, why have they signed and why haven't they? Or why haven't you signed? Or what's the issue here? Or why is this? Or why is that? And rah, rah, rah. And as a fan base, we have to be honest with ourselves. That kind of would be how it would unfold. If Virgil and Mo said yes and Trent didn't, and then they announced Virgil and Salah, it would almost look like the club's hanging Trent out to dry a little bit, because it would then be like the fans versus Trent. Why haven't you signed? What's wrong with you? Are you gonna go? You rat, you traitor, blah, blah, blah. And then it would create crazy negativity just towards that one player, which will become toxic as hell. It's already a bit toxic, but right now we don't know who to blame. If players sign and others don't, then we start knowing who to point the finger at. So, yeah, I don't know. That's just my theory. I don't know if you lot agree with me or not. But really and truthfully, it just needs to get fucking sorted out, right? Like, that's it. Just needs to be sorted out. We just need to get this shit done. Why are all three not staying anyway? If all three go, but I'm sick of talking about it. And I'm sure you lot are as well. I'm sick of doing shows. I'm sick of waking up in the morning and constantly having to think about, are they signing? When we're going to get some more news? But it's doing my nuts. I just want to be over this shit now. Like, it really is doing my nut. I'm getting so bored of this, man. I really am getting so bored of this shit now. I'm sick of it. Big up D Dubs. Says Drift, who do you think is the most realistic signing for us this summer? Dubs, I don't know, bro. The way we're moving, I don't know. I haven't got a clue who we're gonna go for, what position we're gonna need to buy in. Do you know what I mean? Because until we know who's staying, we don't know. Is Robbo or Simicast the one who's going to move on for us to buy a left back? Are we keeping Virgil? Are we going to need two centre backs? Is Trent staying or going? Are we going to need a right back? Is Mo staying or going? Are we going to need a right winger? We probably are going to need a striker anyway. Are we going to sell Nunes? Are we going to sell Jota? Like, there are so many fucking different avenues to look at this now that are so confusing about what the hell we're going to be doing in this summer. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have absolutely no idea, my bro. No idea. So, Dubs, I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't tell you what I think's realistic. I couldn't tell. We don't even know with this ownership. We got the money. We know we ain't broke. You know what I mean? I hear you, Mr. Moses, Hato, Lukeba. We've been strongly linked with them. But again, is it just paper talk? Do we know? We have no idea. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell to think when it comes to this club, man. I really don't. I really don't. Yeah, the Henderson saga is a bit funny, and it looks like he's going Monaco now. Shout out Hendo putting his foot down. I'm not gonna lie, Hendo's turned into a bit of a madman since he left Liverpool. Still, he has turned into a little bit, but apparently he said he's not going to play if they don't accept, and that was why they stripped him of the captaincy. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, looking a little mad for him right now still. But big up Jordan Henderson, man. Oh, is he staying now? Is he not leaving? Is he going to be at Ajax? Oh, flipping no. That is hilarious. Yeah, people, big up Bruno, people saying people are abusing Henderson. I don't know what's wrong with people, man. People just like being horrible. It's just crazy, innit? People just like being, they just like being horrible. I don't know. Oh, did it? He apologized and said he wanted to stay. You can't blame him for 34, 35 years old wanting to go and live in Monaco for a little while and experience it. Monaco is meant to be a beautiful city, one of the best cities in the world. You know what I mean? You can't blame him. Is it a tax-free area? I think it's easy for us to think that that's what it was. He probably just wanted to go live. Monaco is, I think I saw somewhere like Monaco's like top 5 most beautiful cities to live in the world or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Can't be saying this. You can't be begrudging somebody from wanting to go and live in one of the best cities in the world for a year or two before coming back to England, probably to live for the rest of his life. The tax-free thing is just a fun narrative, isn't it, to run? Because if that was the case, Monaco would get all the big dons if they cared that much about it being tax-free. Do you know what I mean? So And anyone saying that he's not a Liverpool legend is talking out their ass. Jordan Henderson is absolutely a Liverpool legend, one of the greatest Liverpool captains of all time. So don't let anybody talk shit. And I ain't letting no one slander Hendo's names. It ended a little bit sour and all that stuff. But nah, ain't no one talking shit about my captain. Ain't no one talking shit about him. He is an absolute Liverpool legend. And I ain't having none of that shit. Like, what the fuck are we doing? We're trying to rewrite history here. Come on, man. Get out of here. But yeah, people, I'm going to round it up there because we will be back later. So if there is any other news, anything that I find, because I didn't have a chance to do any research on any news this morning because I was busy this morning, wanted to jump on and do this draft with you guys, the draw, sorry. But we will be back tonight, guys. We'll probably be back around about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Keep an eye out for the channel. Put them notifications on so you know we're going. We'll be back with a calling show tonight, guys. So we'll get to talk to you guys, get you lots of opinions on some stuff. So that one should be fun. So yeah, and catch me over on Red Men TV tonight, guys, with Errol for a brand new special panel show that he's been cooking up, which should be fun. I'm sure that's starting tonight. If not tonight, it will be next week. But either way, it should be fun. So yeah, I'll let you guys know about that one as well. But yeah, keep an eye out for the social so you know with everything that we got coming up. Big up yourselves each and every time. And yeah, we'll be back tonight with the calling show, people. So it should be fun. We'll talk some more. Obviously, we'll talk about Champions League stuff. I'll have the boys with me as well. We should have a full cast tonight. So yeah, it should be fun, man. Should be fun. So people, big up yourselves. Love as always. Smash that like button. And we'll catch you on the other side, man. Peace out, people.